16 years old, blood running down his face. A 90-mile-an-hour ball had just smashed into his nose. The team doctor rushed onto the field to pull him off. He said no. He wiped the blood off his face with his own hand and kept batting. That boy would go on to become the most feared, most loved, most record-breaking batsman the game of cricket has ever produced. In the next 15 minutes, you're going to see how a kid from the streets of Mumbai became a billion people's reason to believe. This is the story of Sachin Tendulkar. Bombay, 1973. A boy is born into a house full of books. His father a poet, his family full of quiet intellect. Nobody in that house plays cricket professionally. Nobody expects this child to either. But this kid has a problem. He's got too much energy. He can't sit still. So his brother Ajit makes a decision that will change the sport forever. He takes him to a park, hands him a bat, and introduces him to a coach named Ramakant Ashrikar. And here's where it gets interesting. Ashrikar, sir, has a strange training ritual. He balances a 1 rupee coin on top of the stumps. Survive the entire net session without getting out. The coin is yours. Get dismissed. The bowler takes it. Sachin has 13 of those coins to this day. 13 sessions, 13 wins. Before he was even a teenager, he had already learned the one lesson that would define his entire career. Don't give your wicket away, ever. By 14, he's already breaking world records. A school match partnership of 664 runs that no one at any level of cricket had ever seen. The whispers start reaching Indian cricket's biggest decision makers. There's a kid in Mumbai you need to watch. Then comes the moment that changes everything. November 15th, 1989, Karachi, Pakistan. Sachin Tendulkar walks out to bat in his first ever test match. He is 16 years old, a literal child, facing the most terrifying fast bowling attack on the planet. Wasim Akram, Waqar Younis, Abdul Qadir, legends, killers with a cricket ball. This is where the plot thickens, because it's not the debut that makes headlines. It's the next match in Sialkot, where Waqar Younis fires a bouncer straight into Sachin's face. That's the blood. That's the moment from our opening. A 16-year-old alone against the best bowlers in the world, refusing to walk off the field. From that day on, India knew this kid isn't just talented, he's fearless. Here's what most highlight reels don't show you, the years where it almost fell apart. India makes Sachin captain, twice, and twice it doesn't work. The weight of leading a nation's cricket team on top of carrying its batting lineup is too much even for him. He steps down, visibly weathered by the burden. Then his body starts to break. A tennis elbow injury by the early 2000s is so severe it needs surgery. Doctors aren't sure he'll come back the same player. Critics, the same ones who once called him a prodigy, now start asking if he's finished. This is the part of the story where most legends fade quietly. Sachin doesn't. April 1998. Sharjah, in the middle of the desert. Australia, the best team in the world, is up against India. Mid-match, a literal sandstorm rolls across the stadium, delaying play. When it clears, Sachin Tendulkar walks out and plays one of the most violent, brilliant innings anyone has ever witnessed, taking apart Shane Warne, a bowler so good, so feared, that even the greatest batsmen tiptoed around him. Warne later admitted Sachin gave him actual nightmares. 2 days later, on his own birthday, Sachin does it again. Another masterclass. These 2 innings earn a name that still gives fans chills today. The Desert Storm. But even Desert Storm isn't the true climax of this story. That comes 13 years later. For over 20 years, one thing has eluded Sachin Tendulkar, a World Cup trophy. He has broken nearly every batting record on earth, but the one prize that matters most to an entire nation keeps slipping through his fingers. India hosts the World Cup. A team of young players makes a quiet promise to their aging idol, "We will win this one for you." April 2nd, 2011. Wankhede Stadium, Sachin's home ground, the very city where he learned to bat as a boy. India beats Sri Lanka. India is world champion. His teammates lift him onto their shoulders and carry him around the stadium. The same grounds where a young boy once chased a 1 rupee coin balanced on a stump. 22 years of struggle, one perfect moment. By the time it's all said and done, the numbers become almost unbelievable. 100 international centuries, a record no one has ever come close to since. Over 34,000 international runs, 200 test matches, more than any human being in the history of the sport. November 16th, 2013. Sachin plays his 200th and final test match, again at Wankhede. When he speaks to the crowd afterward, thanking his family, his coach, and the fans who carried him for 24 years, the entire stadium, and honestly, an entire country, breaks down in tears. He's later awarded the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian honor, the youngest person and the first athlete to ever receive it. But maybe the real ending to this story isn't a trophy or a medal. It's every kid on every street in India today picking up a cricket bat, dreaming that one day they could be just a little bit like him. That's not just a cricket legacy. That's a god. If this story gave you chills, hit subscribe. This channel is just getting started, and Sachin's story is only the beginning.